out, honestly. What did you feed him, Gooshi?
Extra asbestos, so that's actually, it works very well.
This man has had all 3 O's, or like, has not lost a single game in the last like 5 sets he's played, I think. This dude's crazy.
Alright.
Going Young Link. I'm not sure how, obviously, you know, Bowser Jr. I just don't know very much in general, but like, I don't know how this matchup differs really from Luigi.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see which of Young Link's projectiles break that semi-armor of Bowser Jr.'s side B.
The only thing I could think of would be like Bomb, right? Like.
Yeah, Bomb for sure probably does. Yeah, okay, well there's the boomerang does not break it.
Right. And
I imagine the arrow doesn't either.
Yeah. So that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be super hard to get in. It seems like he's just playing around this. Like, it's almost like he's like, I guess he's coming into his domain right now, trying to zone him out with his character.
Yeah, one thing that we didn't mention earlier is that Bowser Jr. often gets quite a bit off of. When he starts up the side B on the ground or in the air, he like pulls back a little bit first, and that actually makes the hitbox like a lot bigger.
That's
like,
actually really good for calling
hitbox.
out like timings. A lot of times what you'll see is like, especially like good players, they'll like try to hit where they think you're gonna go rather than like where you are, because obviously you're gonna be moving in the game. So it's actually really useful. It kind of reminds me of like having Falcon side B, how it pulls you back. So it's actually kind of useful. Or like Wolf's Forward Smash too, how it does that.
Yeah, against certain characters, depending on how. Wow, he couldn't even get a grab there.
Yeah, I was surprised. I expected to see like a nair, because grabs in this are a lot laggier than doing arrows out of shield this game.
The down air catching him, but man, I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh well.
So I'm not pulling back. Probably wasn't important. It's more important. Is hopefully, Dorwell can make something happen here. Though this is actually a lot closer than last time. Like, it seems like we're keeping it mostly even right here. Trying to get around that side be so difficult.
Ooh, the forward air just missing there. Called out the jump, but just barely too far away. Ooh, I'm really surprised that didn't hit.
Yeah.
But
that was like a frame tight, probably buffering air dodge right there.
Oh,
there's edge guarding right there. Perfect.
The gimp, and that's the thing that we didn't see very much from Beastmith.
No.
That, Bowser Jr. is actually incredibly easy to gimp because he if you hit him after he up B's, he doesn't get the cart back immediately.
Right. And,
so he can't up B again.
Right. I think, well, Young Link, I feel like, is probably more equipped to deal with that because, like, of the hitbox he puts out on his up B and then also his really fast airs he needed. I mean, you know my opinion on Wolf trying to edge guard. I think it's a lost cause, but yeah. But I'm glad he decided to do that because I'm pretty sure that Llany's become accustomed to people not challenging that. He just feels pretty comfortable in it, so I really like how he's trying to, like, force the issue on him like that. It's really good. Just being unpredictable and mixing it up, always so important in any matchup, doesn't matter what it is.
Right. We've seen Adorable Link go for a lot of these up Bs. Oh, that was a misinput, most likely.
Yeah, he seems to be really trying to commit in order to get a kill here. Like, I feel like that's kind of what you need to do, just based on like the way someone can theoretically put the neutral of Bowser Jr. and trying to get around their armor. It seems like it's also really hard to get him when he comes out of the shell. Like, he's not taking advantage of that. It's like, it's very difficult to.
Ooh, interesting. The boomerang caught him. Wasn't able to get the follow-up off of the side B hit. Ooh. And wow, so going so fast in the cart that he was actually able to get a follow-up all the way across stage.
I really like how it just seems like he has good recognition of like what options he can do when he gets hits with those like Koopa links. Like, I really do like that. And also, I think that's his forward smash, the drill, doing that off the edge. It seems like it's catching a lot of people off guard and forcing them to go up.
Ooh, catching him with the up B.
There it is. That's exactly what it seemed like he'd been wanting the whole time. Oh, and he gets slapped. And he gets slapped.
Catching him again.
Yeah.
Not going to kill, obviously, but damage.
Nice.
All right, looks like Adorable Knight's getting a much better hang of it now.
Right. Everyone goes sicko mode in their last dive, so not a surprise here. It's nice to see him do a lot of callouts and things like that. That's gonna be so important because Llany's, again, like not just used to not being edge guard, but just used to like being able to basically run train over people and kind of like take advantage of their in like decisiveness. So I really do like that. Ooh, good confirm from the boomerang into the forward air.
Also, that was interesting. He hit with the down air, with Young Link's down air. He actually bounced off of the Koopa Link.
Oh, good. I love that. The light in the air into dash attack for the kill. I really like that.
I always forget how early Young Link's dash attack kills.
Yeah, you can get a lot of
Honestly, good
confirms.
option.
Like you can get like a light nair to like kind of step forward and then do like a forward smash. You get a lot off Link's nair in this, so it's actually really good that he took advantage of that kill confirm right there. Very safe, so he wouldn't get punished. But if he could get something off of it, he could get something greater. So that was really good on his part. Right at the end there, just doing a bunch of callouts and things like that, man, that really helped him so much in that match there. Hopefully you're going to see that next time.
Yeah, it really seemed like he was adapting really well to Llany's playstyle.
Yeah.
We actually might see at some point if it goes to game 3 or if Adorable Knight goes up 2 games, we might see a character switch from Llany. I know he also has an inkling that he's been playing a little bit. I'm not sure if he would prefer it in this matchup, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, he's been putting on such a clinic. I think the matchup and experience, just plus his own knowledge of his own character, I think that's really been helping. Like right there, getting 35% off that. Nice.
Bowser Jr. in this game, he just has so much better of a combo game.
Right.
Like, you don't see Llany going for grabs that much, but Bowser Jr. does have actually some throw combos against certain characters. I'm not super familiar with them.
As we've mentioned. Yeah,
we're not the most knowledgeable.
No,
on Bowser Jr.,
they're
but
exactly like 2 experts in the world in this character, and we're certainly not any of them. So.
Wow, the side B shield poking, it looked like.
I really love how he's doing these confirms off these projectiles. I really like that. It's not just that he's trying to zone and just throw them out, but he's trying to get something more off of them, which is really good at this high percent.
Wow.
I'm surprised I did not kill.
Yeah, you guys saw that,
Ooh.
Okay.
That was high.
All right, you can actually, you can get the cart back. I don't know actually how that works. Sometimes you can get the cart back after side being, but, I don't really know the criteria of it. But, oh, wow.
Wow.
The down air actually beating out cart. Maybe that's why Adorable Knight's been using it so much.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried to throw him into the Koopaling.
That is
really
a
good
big
awareness.
brain play right there. That is insane. Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, I feel like the Adorable Knight is getting a lot off of doing more aerials than he is projectiles. It's just that he's using his projectiles to confirm into like bigger hits. And I'm really glad to see that because I mean he's still in the lead right now doing stuff like that. Like right there, for example, like how he used the boomerang right there to kind of lead into something, go to the platform, follow through.
Nice call out there from Llany. Just waiting for Adorable Knight to do or to choose an option, and then calling him out with the huge hitbox of forwarder or back air. I couldn't tell which one it was.
I'm very surprised that forward air did not connect. What amazing spacing from Llany. Ooh, good catch, good catch.
And that's the other thing about Young Link's down air. It looks like basically it can just stuff out any approaches from Llany from the ground.
Right. Even though it's
that's how it
even though it's kind of like a telegraphed attack, it's basically saying like this avenue of attack is closed to, so you got to find a different way in. And I don't know. I just really like to see how he's using like I guess predetermined like moves to capture him when he's trying to like get him onto the platform. Good.
And he's gonna catch him again with the up B.
So he's got a lot to work with right now because, I mean, to be honest, he's not that far into his second stock, so I feel like he's going to be a lot more comfortable and probably play a little bit more loose on this stock.
Looks like he's Adorable Knight's really figured out the distance he likes playing at against Bowser Jr. Because Bowser Jr. Really likes to play at specific distance, like just far enough away to where like he can side B and choose a bunch of different options.
Right. Kind of like
kind
of like mid-screen distance. Like it's interesting too. Like I don't know. Like it seems like he's calling out like the timings too of side B. A lot of times you see someone like B-Smith who always seem to be getting hit by those. It seems like he could never figure out like why is he doing this right now. But it seems like Adorable might kind of like figured out like the game plan slightly, at least in the sense of he's not getting hit by like this armored move that's covering across the stage. I really like that, how he's spacing himself away from it. Like even right there, like even if he tried to use it on him, he would have had time to react.
Right, and I think Adorable Knight's playing just far enough away to where he can react, like where he can actively react to a side B from Llany.
He's kind of making mix up his options so he can kind of like guess the next step almost. I like that.
I thought we were going to see a follow-up off of that, the boomerang coming back to Adorable Knight there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like Adorable Knight's being way more assertive with these projectiles too, which is really good because it's going to force him to do something else. I like that.
Wow, I'm really surprised that forward smash shield pokes, but Dromite still sitting pretty on this last stock.
Yeah, he can afford to take it a bit slow right now. Like, he's got nothing to lose. I think he's probably just going to want to build up some damage. Oh, and good catch with that up B. Good
That'll
catch.
do it yet again. He's really gotten a lot of mileage off of that. When Llany, like calling out Yanni's high side Bs.
Right.
It helps that Young Link's up B actually, like, all of the stuff connects too.
Right, right. Thank you, Sakurai.
I know Toon Link, like, especially in Smash 4, like, a lot of times if you would hit an up B mid-air, like, all the hits would connect pretty often.
Yeah.
So are we going to see another 3-0?
That would be crazy. Not gonna lie, like,
this would be the fastest top 8 I've ever seen.
Right.
Like, and this is a pretty even spread of competition too. Like, these guys, like, even though we're seeing 3-0s, like, I look
They're
at
close
most
games.
Yeah, I look at most of these players as like pretty evenly matched, like
right.
pretty close.
And plus, they've all had the experience of playing against each other a lot. They all go to the same events. They usually all finish in the same spots. Like, these people know each other, so it's not just mid-set adaptation. It's like millions of games of just adaptation. So you're seeing that a lot play out, which is probably why you're seeing certain situations happen. Like, why didn't you choose this option? It's probably because at some point it didn't work. So I really kind of like to see that. It's very interesting how they're playing neutral basically off of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, good catch with the side B. I like that. Again, he's calling out the timing so well on those. Like, I really like that. It's helping him so much and get a lot of mileage.
Yeah, Yanni's actually from the east side, so I'm really surprised that Adorable Knight is able to play against him, against his playstyle as well as he is.
Right.
Because we don't really get that much practice here on the west side against Bowser Jr., so... Ooh, okay. Llany's setup not quite working out how he wanted, but still not a lot to go. Wow, that grab!
Good use of hit stun right there into the grab. I really like that. I'm surprised it reached that far. I gotta be honest with you.
Looking like Samus out here.
Right, right.
Llany not really trying to mess with the Adorable Knight on the ledge here, just waiting like a good distance away.
And he can use that to his advantage too. He doesn't have to necessarily worry so much about recovery, which is really good because he's probably going to keep all of his like mental resources focused on the stage.
Llany finally taking that first stock, but not after...
a lot of 80% extra credit right there, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to make it back, especially with the way Adorable Knight's been playing, calling out so much. I wouldn't be surprised if you see more indecisive play from Llany now because of that. Good parry to that grab. I really like that. Because he was committed to that jab, so he could have gotten that for free and got some follow-up off. I really like that.
Yeah, it was really interesting too earlier when I was playing. I played against Llany.
Right there, another up B. Like, it seems like he's really comfortable with doing like Llany, for example. He's a lot comfortable doing that, especially as like a desperation option when he feels like he's being like pressured into the edge. So I really like that Adorable Knight's kind of figured that out so like instinctively to be able to do up Bs because he's gotten so much off of those. I think he's done that every single game of the set.
Yeah. He's gotten at least one stock every game.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I was noticing earlier. Bowser Jr.'s jabs are actually very, very strong.
Right.
Like, I died at the ledge from, in the forward smash, not quite gonna
Trying
do
to
it
force him into, like, thinking he was safe from all those projectiles and then just catching him when he tried to get up. I really do like that.
Yeah, Llany killed me at the edge at, like, 100 earlier with jab.
Damn.
Like, crazy.
Go Bowser Jr.
Bowser Jr.'s got some stuff, man.
Right. Not gonna lie, would not be surprised if he tried to get it by ledge just to force another one of those high side B and top Bs. Or maybe even boomerang, or like, oh, I like that, I like that. So you try to go for it again? No. I think he wising up, I like that.
And that'll do it.
Wow.
The soft nair hitting him just far enough so he couldn't make it back to ledge after up being.
Not gonna lie, I literally did not see that coming at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you.
That was
amazing adaptation.